Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Complexity, and I am back with some more Impatient. This is Caskets. It came out the other day, kind of, time stamping when I'm recording this, but let's get into it. Let's hear what Chris, Webby, and our boy Ren is saying. If you guys are enjoying this series, if you guys are enjoying this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below what you think of the song. Let's get to it. Ooh. I like the acoustic touch.
If I don't wake tomorrow morning, empty shoes on the side of the hall.
Oh man, I feel like this is gonna be a sad song.
And if my number stops calling, picture frames hanging up by the door. You try to reach right in and hold on to the little things, but they slip away.
Oh, I could already tell. It's so true, man. If one day my shoes are by the door, my phone your phone stops ringing, pictures hanging up, like eventually all we're going to have is memories of somebody. Like they say that without knowing it, one day you without ever knowing, you have hung out or talked to somebody for the very last day, for the very last time, forever, whether it's a romantic partner, platonic, a friend, a girlfriend, boyfriend, parent, whatever it might be, whether it's because their time was, the time just came and they went, or you guys just went in separate directions or something. And that's the most important thing in life, is to cherish what we have, the connections that we have, the people that are around us. You should always cherish the moments in which you smile with somebody, whether you've only knew them for a day or for a decade.
But it's okay, 'cause I had a hell of a time.
That's what I'm talking about.
The time of my life.
And that's what I'm talking about, because oftentimes, a lot of the time when somebody passes, the sadness comes from feeling like you didn't get enough time with them. And when my time comes, or when my partner's time comes, like I want to be at some level of peace, and I want them to be at some level of peace, knowing that we got the most out of our time together.
So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes.
All of the souls heading back. Oh, hold on. All of the souls heading back home down a one. Hold on.
Heading back home. So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road.
All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. Oh, so I like it. This isn't a like one of those songs where he mixes it up and he does a whole lot of craziness and wordplay and inflection. This is one of those songs that it's just pure emotion, just pure out there. The one of these days, down, the soul's back home down a one-way road. Like, he's just got so much passion in his voice, man.
So it goes until the casket's closed. And if you get that sinking feeling, thinking about the time we shared, I hope it helps you with your healing. Knowing that I wasn't scared.
Oh man. Man, this reminds me, it's hard. Anytime that I start thinking about like death or anything like that, man, like oftentimes we romanticize it or something, and think about the going out in a blaze of glory or something of that nature. But a lot of the time we just want to be able to go in peace. And it reminds me a lot, like that right there is like, I hope it brings you comfort just to know that I wasn't scared. It's like, when I hear that, I think about like my own grandfather, and like when he passed, I think it was the only time in my entire life that I've ever seen this man cry. And like, I mean, I've seen this man get hurt. I've seen this man put a fucking nail into his leg, and the most he said is "pinche mayate." You know, he was like pissed off. Like he didn't cry over. He was just mad that he fucking put a nail in his leg. And the reason he was crying in the hospital wasn't because he was scared of dying, is because he was scared of leaving my grandmother alone. You know, even though all of us were there and everything, like he was her caretaker and he loved her and they'd been together for fucking, holy shit, since I think like she was 15, and my grandpa died in his 70s. Um, and that was the craziest thing to me, is like it took me a long time to understand the weight of his tears, that he wasn't scared to die, but he was scared of leaving her. Like he was scared for her, and was scared of like how she was going to be cared for, even though knowing that, like, you know, the family was going to come together. But yeah, man, just know that when I go, I wasn't scared. And I feel like that's oftentimes like like what we want, is we'd rather, like, if I'm gonna pass, my fear isn't necessarily like, oh, I'm dying or something. It's more so like, I hope that when that comes, I've put my family in a position to be okay when I'm without me.
Saved everything. I pressed the world up against my skin. I was lucky, I guess. I always found the beauty in the mess. You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. When another one goes, one will find their wings, then they'll find their way home, little take and give. Into the unknown and the changing tides.
I like that whole scheme right there. You gotta hold on, but you gotta let go just a little bit. When one thing goes, another thing takes its place. Just it's like you can't just keep a death grip on something. You know, you have to let something go if it's not there. Like whether it's a person or something, you have to let it go and it's something else could take its place. Whether again, it's a person, a thing, a job, or whatever. Like
You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. When another one goes, one will find their wings, then they'll find their way home, little take and give. Into the unknown and the changing tides. The sun sets low on an endless sky. So much we don't know, I don't know why, but I'll be fine, 'cause I had a hell of a time.
okay.
Know that I had the time of my life. So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close.
One thing I want to just point out real quick, because it is a reaction and a bit of a breakdown and all that, is like, I always love the inflection in Ren's voice, that when he can punch in really hard. And I don't want to get out of the tone of this song right now, but I've had a hell of a time and so it goes, and I love it. It just makes this song so impactful.
Raise a toast as the curtains close and the sunset fades to black. So the story goes, we all walk with ghosts, no one-way tickets back.
And so the story goes that we walk with ghosts, no one-way ticket back.
Toast as the curtains close and the sunset fades to black. So
and the curtains close, sunset fades to black, all significant because they're signs of an ending. Curtains close, it's the ending of a play. Sunset goes to black, it's the ending of the day.
Story goes, we all walk with ghosts, no one-way tickets back. The casualties of our memories that slip right through the cracks.
The casualties of our memories that just slip right through the cracks. The lullaby sound is just, whew.
All the inside jokes and the times we spent.
Oh, their boy. Oh, I gotta be honest, that's probably one of my biggest fears with having kids is burying my own child. Ah, and to anybody out there who might have had to do that, my heart goes out to you, and I hope that you're making waves in life and that every day gets a little easier.
Stay frozen in the past. You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. I guess we'll never know what tomorrow brings, but just know you're not alone in the thick of it. I know it feels cold when the caskets close. Stories untold on a headstone for those who grow up.
Oh, that's such a bar. Stories untold on a headstone, man. You can't put in a person's entire life on a headstone. Stories untold on a headstone. You get the name, loving something, cherish something, year and a date, and it's just there's no way to explain the impact of a person's life on a tombstone. Oh.
It'll fly by in the blink of an eye. So we'll have a hell of a time. Know that we'll have the time of our lives. So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close. We'll have a hell of a time.
Oh man, this one's rough. This one's rough because it man, it reminds me of my grandparents. But like my grandpa would help my grandmother and took care of her for years, but he ended up being the one to go first. Man, it's important to find somebody that you love so much that you're scared to leave behind. Crazy. These two, man, I swear. These two, man. My God. Oh, they're always able to just hit you with their words and their music.
So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close. We'll have a hell of a time. Know that we'll have.
And yeah, your dog too, man. Man, because they're part of the family. They are part of the family, man. I remember having to put my first ever dog down. I had that dog for like 10 years. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting, usually, oh man, usually I can hold it together way more than this, but sometimes shit just hits you.
The time of our lives. So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close.
Please. I think this is probably, oh, I can't do that again. This is probably like one of the one times in the music or reacting to Ren where I'm like, God, is it over yet? Ah, man. I was not expecting to get hit like this. That's crazy. Oh, such a good song, and it's true, man. It's like, you want memories to be left behind. You want people to love and to cherish, and I think, like I said before, like I think that's one of the bigger like your reasons for being afraid of passing on, like they change as you grow older and as things change in your life. You know, if you're single and a bachelor or a bachelorette or whatever, you know, typically your fears of passing will consist of like either never having a family, or like will you be remembered, who's going to remember you, did you do enough in life, etc., etc. And then when you do have a family, whether it's with, you know, a spouse or a spouse and kids or whatever, the your fears more turn into like, are they in a position to be okay if I pass, you know? And I think it's just a whole lot of maturity with all of that. And the world around us is not a gentle one. So it definitely can change things. It definitely can change our outlook on life when we when we start having families of our own. And I mean, you know, the death comes for us no matter how young or how old we are. So everybody should go out there every single day and live a life that you can look, that, you know, that if you were to die tomorrow, you'd be happy with. All right, but enough of all the emotional shit. Man, I really should have made the thumbnail before I started reacting to this. But you guys, I have been Complexity. I apologize for the crazy emotion that has occurred here today. But if you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment on what you think about the song and its message down below. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. As always, Renegades, I will see you in the next one.